Ricotta cookies are fluffy, spongy treats from heaven. The only thing that could make them better is lemon and raspberry for a bright, refreshing taste that will leave you hoarding them for yourself. Now grab a cup of hot cocoa. It's time to bake some magic in Mrs. Kringle's kitchen. In a bowl, combine the 2 teaspoons of baking soda, ½ teaspoon of salt into the flour and stir to combine, and then set aside. In a large bowl or stand mixer, cream 2 sticks of butter with the 2 cups of sugar until fluffy. This will take about 2 minutes. Add the 15 ounces of drained ricotta cheese, 2½ teaspoons of vanilla, and lemon zest. Mix until combined. Beat in the eggs one at a time. Add in the flour, baking soda, and salt mixture about 1/3 at a time. Then mix after each addition. Your dough will be very sticky. Scrape down the beater and be sure to scrape and fold from the bottom if you're using a stand mixer. The ricotta kind of likes to hang out down there. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and chill for at least 2 hours and up to 2 days. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees and line the cookie sheet with parchment paper or silicone liners. Using a small cookie scoop, add dough balls to the cookie sheet and space 2 inches apart. Bake until just golden on the bottom for about 15 minutes. Transfer to cool on a wire rack. Now it's time to make the glaze. Using 10 grams of freeze-dried raspberries, give them a whirl in a small blender. You want the consistency to be dust, like this. Sift the confectioner's sugar, then add the remaining 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and give it a little mix. Start by adding 2 tablespoons of milk at a time and stirring after each addition. You want to add enough milk to make a thick, spreadable icing. Now it's time for the raspberry dust. If you add about half, the color will be a pale pink and the glaze will taste more like lemon than raspberry. Keep adding more raspberry dust until your desired color is reached, but for the ones that look like this recipe, use it all. Spread icing on the cooled cookies using a knife or the back of a spoon, and give a gentle little turn as you ice so that it's even. Then let them set for at least 20 minutes before serving, but you should totally taste one for quality control purposes. Lemon raspberry ricotta cookies are sink back in your chair good. They are delicious plain as well, so feel free to leave about 1/3 of the batch uniced. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing and hitting the little bell to be notified when new videos go live. If you'd like the printable recipe, head on over to mrskringleskitchen.com.